Okay, well, good morning, everybody. I am so happy to be here with you today. I am Dr. Grant, and I'm a dentist, and I'm excited to be able to talk to you guys about how to keep our teeth healthy and strong. And so I'm excited to do that. But before we do that, I wanted to introduce you guys to a very special friend. I have a very special friend that has agreed to come and be here with us today. And so why don't you come on over? And you guys might recognize my very special friend, but this is the Tooth Fairy.
Hello, guys.
Tooth Fairy, how are you?
I am good. I'm a little sleepy.
I bet you are sleepy. The Tooth Fairy works hard every single day. Have you had a long night?
It's been a long night, and I've even probably seen some of you guys. Oh, yep. There we go.
So fun. Well, you guys, the Tooth Fairy only has a little bit of time. And so I've asked the Tooth Fairy if she would be willing to help us in our learn a little bit about teeth. And so she's brought a very special story for you guys. Tooth Fairy, do you want to read the story for them?
Yes,
Okay,
I'd love to.
Wonderful.
Okay, guys, I'm going to read the Tooth Book by Dr. Seuss to you. Who has teeth? Well, look around and you'll find out who. You'll find that red-headed uncles do. Policemen do, and zebras too, and unicycle riders do. You'll find them east, west, north, and south. You'll find them in a lion's mouth. Teeth, they very much are in style. They must be very much worthwhile. They come in handy when you smile, says Smiling Sam the crocodile. They come in handy when you speak, says broadcaster Quincy Queek. Without my teeth I talk like ducks and only broadcast quacks and clucks. Clams have no teeth at all, says Pam the clam. I cannot eat hot dogs or ham. No teeth at all, says Pam the clam. I cannot eat roast leg of lamb or peanuts, pizzas, popcorn span, not even huckleberry jam. I have no teeth, says Hilda Hen, but women do, and so do men. So I have happy news for you. You will grow 2 sets. Set 1, set 2. You will lose set number 1, and when you do, it's not much fun. But then you'll grow set number 2, 32 teeth, and all brand new. 16 downstairs and 16 more upstairs on the upper floor. And when you get your second set, that's all the teeth you'll ever get. So don't chew down trees like beavers do. If you try, you'll lose set 2. Don't gobble junk like Billy Billings. They say his teeth have 50 fillings. They sure are handy when you smile, so keep your teeth around a while. And never bite your dentist when he works inside your head. Your dentist is your teeth's best friend. Bite someone else instead.
Awesome. Well, you did such a great job. Thank you for sharing one of my favorite books with these kids. I love Dr. Seuss, and I love how he teaches us to take care of our teeth. So that was very fun. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, there's some fun facts about the way that teeth are given to the Tooth Fairy all around the world. So in the United States, what happens is we lose our front tooth or we lose our back teeth. As kids, we take that tooth and we place it under our pillow. And then the Tooth Fairy comes along in the middle of the night and will take our tooth and she'll bring some money for us. And that's really great. So thank you for doing that.
You're welcome.
But I wonder if the kids know that not all the places in the world do it exactly the same. Is that right?
That is very true. I have friends that do it differently all over the world, and it's very interesting.
Well, let's talk maybe about a couple of those friends. So when you go to Mexico and you see our friends in Mexico, how do they deal with a tooth when they lose it? How do they give it to you there?
In Mexico, they actually give it to my friend, the magic mouse. So they like to wrap it up and put it in a box, and they put that next to their bed. And then the magic mouse will come and take the tooth in the night and leave the money.
So that's so great. So in Mexico, you have the helper friend, the magic mouse.
Yes.
I love that. Well, let's talk about maybe in Africa, okay? So in Africa, they do it a little bit different as well. Do you mind sharing with the kids your ideas or the way it happens in Africa?
In Africa, they like to throw it over the roof, and then they hop around on one foot, and they giggle and laugh and just have a great time with it. and I think that's phenomenal.
That sounds like a lot more fun. I love how they do it in Africa.
They do.
Okay, so let's go to maybe a different part of the world. What about the Middle East? If you lose a tooth and you're a child in the Middle East, how do they do their teeth? How do they give them to you?
This is a great one. They take their tooth and they throw it up at the sun as high as they can so that they can have a smile as bright as the sun. And I love that one as well.
Well, that's a pretty fun way. So they like to have a bright smile and feel that if they throw their tooth towards the sun, then it makes their new smile even brighter.
Exactly.
Oh, that's cool.
It is cool.
Okay, well, what about Europe? How do they do it in Europe? What do our friends in Europe do with their teeth?
In Europe, they like to put it in a glass of water, and then when they wake up, it'll be gone, and then there's some money on the table for them.
So if I'm in Europe, I would take my loose tooth and I would place it in a glass of water at night on my nightstand, and in the morning, it'll be gone. And money will be in my glass instead?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well that sounds like a fun way to do that. Maybe we can pick one more place.
I have one last place I would like to bring up.
Okay, let's talk
I love
about it.
I think it's really fun. And in Asia, you hide your tooth in a special place. And if in 1 year you can find it, you get to make a wish.
Yeah, so what you're saying is, if I'm in Asia and I lost my tooth, I would go and hide it somewhere?
Yes. And then you make a wish.
And then I make a wish.
Yes.
And then 1 year after I hide it, I go back?
Yes.
Okay, and if I find it, what happens if I find my tooth?
Then you get to make another wish.
So I could possibly have 2 wishes out of the same tooth?
Yes.
Well, that sounds very cool. All right, guys. Well, I'm excited to teach you as a dentist about how to take care of your teeth so they stay healthy and strong. And our tooth fairy is going to be my helper so that we can teach you about how to avoid sugar bugs in your teeth. So, tooth fairy, what do you say that we teach them about our rule of 2?
Oh, I love the rule of 2. Let's do it.
Okay, so the rule of 2 is that let's do this all together. Let's put our fingers up. So 2. So we're going to brush our teeth 2 times a day, and every time we brush, we're going to brush for 2 minutes. So let's say that all together.
Yep.
2 times a day for 2 minutes. And that will help keep our teeth healthy and strong. And so a little gift from the tooth fairy and myself is we're going to give each one of you guys a special toothbrush. And you push this little button right here, and the toothbrush begins to flash. And tooth fairy, how long will this toothbrush flash for?
It will flash for 2 minutes.
I love it. So what you can do is you can push the button, and you know that you have to keep brushing your teeth. And when it's all done and you brush for 2 minutes, the magic toothbrush will stop flashing, and you know that you can be finished. Isn't that great?
That is awesome.
And that's going to help keep our teeth healthy and strong. So we're going to brush our teeth for 2 minutes, twice a day. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we talked about brushing our teeth, but tooth fairy, is that the only thing that I have to do to keep my teeth healthy and strong?
No. We also need to floss our teeth.
Okay, so let's talk about flossing. So the rule for flossing is we should floss our teeth every single day right before bedtime. And what that does is it helps get the sugar bugs that are trying to grow between our teeth. It helps us to get the sugar bugs out. And usually, tooth fairy, we recommend that the kids, until they're maybe 8 or 9 years old, get some help from their parents. Do you think their parents would love to help that with that a little bit?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so kids, make sure your parents are helping you brush and floss your teeth, but make sure before bed that you floss your teeth and make sure you clean out all the sugar bugs between your teeth every single night.
Yep. Well, Dr. Grant, we've talked about brushing our teeth for 2 minutes, 2 times a day, and we've talked about flossing. Do you have any other tips for these kiddos out there?
I have one additional idea that I think will help the kids.
Oh, I would love to hear it.
Okay, we have to talk. One of my favorite parts of the book that the tooth fairy read, that Dr. Seuss said, was, "Don't gobble junk like Billy Billings. They say his teeth have 50 fillings." So we have to talk about eating healthy snacks.
Oh,
And make
yes.
sure we talk about how to make sure that what goes in our mouth is healthy for our bodies and helps our teeth be strong. So, tooth fairy, maybe give me an idea. What are 1 or 2 examples of healthy snacks that we can eat?
Well, I personally love apples and carrots.
So carrots and apples. So
Yes.
I think it's really important that when kids come home from school and they're super hungry, that we have healthy snacks ready for them. So an example could be maybe some cut up apples and maybe
Yes.
some carrots.
Exactly, that'd be phenomenal.
Do you have any other foods that maybe they can have for their healthy snacks when they come home?
One of the best ones is celery. Sometimes you can do peanut butter and celery. It's a great snack.
I love that. You know, another one that I was thinking of was cheese. Cheese actually can help keep our teeth healthy and strong. I don't know if our kids knew that, but cheese is another example.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think, what do you think about vegetables, Tooth Fairy?
Oh, vegetables are great for your teeth and your body. All of it. They're phenomenal.
I love that. And then maybe there's one more thing that you guys can think about, and that's drinking plenty of water. Did you guys know that when we drink lots of water, it makes our bodies healthy and strong? It makes our teeth strong, and it helps rinse the sugar bugs out of our mouth.
Right. So lots of water.
So when they get home from school, they could maybe focus on eating healthy snacks,
Yes.
drinking lots of water,
Yep.
and that would help make their teeth healthy and strong.
It would be great.
I love that. Well, I want to say thank you so much, kids, for listening to our presentation today. We've had so much fun being here.
Yes, I loved it. Thank you.
I want to thank our Tooth Fairy because she's so busy. I'm thankful that you took some time out to talk to these special kids about how to keep our teeth healthy and strong, and to share our story about Dr. Seuss, and to share about some of the neat places all around the world how they deal with teeth.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you for asking me to be here.
Thank you so much. Kids, thank you. We hope that you'll remember to brush your teeth 2 times a day for 2 minutes. Remember to floss and to ask your parents for help. We talked about eating healthy snacks. And to help you guys be successful with keeping your teeth healthy and strong, we've sent home some toothbrushes and some floss so that you guys can be able to keep your teeth healthy and strong. So good luck to you. Thank you, Tooth Fairy, and you guys have a great day.